right, thank you so much, Britt. Okay, now we are going to go to Art Faulkner, who is the director of the Alabama Emergency Management Agency. Art, do we have you now?
Good morning, Alex.
All right, good morning to you. Obviously, you guys have been extremely busy over the last 24 hours. What are some warnings that you want to send to our viewers and to people that are getting ready to get up and are thinking about whether or not they're going to hit the roads this morning?
Well, the first word that comes to mind is patience. This event overnight, as the temperatures plummeted well below freezing, became a situation where that precipitation that had fallen yesterday froze, and so we've got problems in some of the major areas along the interstate, major federal route corridors, and along with these local streets and all that you just talked about in some of these counties. But the people need to be patient this morning, and they need to be cautious. If they don't have to get out on the highway this morning, even though the sun's shining, just relax a few minutes, take a little bit of time, and let's try to work with the process that Governor Bentley's put in place on Thursday to be able to deal with this. It's going to take us a little bit of time, but them getting out on the roadway adds to the problem.
And you know, Mr. Faulkner, we're taking a live look at the roads right now, and you can see still plenty of people out on the roads. In your experience and from your expertise, you've obviously dealt with quite a few severe storms in the area. Why do you think that even when we do all this coverage and we tell people not to get out on the roads, people tend to just still say, you know what, I'm going to chance it?
Well, if I knew the answer to that question, then I would probably be an individual that was sought for a lot of stuff. I don't know the answer to that, but all I know is this: we can try to put the best information out there. Look, y'all have been wall-to-wall coverage with this thing since middle of the week when they were looking at this getting bad. The problem that we've got this morning is this. And people have said, well, they deal with this up north all the time. What they don't deal with is they don't deal with the fact that DOT treated the roads. They went in there and put a pre-treatment on the roads. The problem is when you go through the day like we did yesterday where you have rain falling, it washes that pre-treatment off. Then it turns to the winter weather, and then the roads freeze up like we see this morning. So what we need to have happen is this. We need people to just be vigilant for a little bit. Let's get the problem areas cleared up. Let DOT treat the roads again, and then let's get traffic moving back on those roads. But when they do start moving, they need to be very cautious. They're going to have to be slow. They're going to have to be very careful because these areas are, with the traffic, are just going to remain in a sort of a bottleneck. And let's just be slow and then be able to keep these roads open throughout the day today and throughout the night tonight as the temperatures go back down below zero, are not expected to go above zero today, and then tonight will even be worse again.
All right, Alabama EMA Director Art Faulkner, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Alex.
All right, and you can see the picture right there, exactly what Mr. Faulkner was talking about. You have cars out on the roads. They think that they can get to where they're going safely, and then we see this, stalled cars fishtailing. So stay at home. We cannot stress this enough.